guys, Tim Osborne here with John Adams, West Virginia Bushcrafter. We want to show you today some knives that you can pick up that we feel are good bushcraft knives. All these knives we will show you today is under $100. First knife I want to show you is Jeff White bush knife. These knives are 1095 high carbon steel. Come with a curly maple handle, and these knives hold a super nice edge. A lot of people feel that the handle is a little small here at the where it meets the blade. I have small hands, so the knife fits me very comfortable. I've used this knife quite a bit since I first purchased it. I actually batoned a maple burl off the side of a maple tree with this knife. This knife is a beast. You can do small work with it. I've used it to make trigger snares. It feather sticks really well, and also you can baton big wood with it. Purchased for about $75 to $80. Really like that knife. Next knife I want to show you. Purchased this knife about a month ago. This is from a company in Poland called Varms, V-A-R-M-S, Poland. And you can see their logo there on the blade. This is a Nesmik style knife. Has Tuya wood burl scales with mosaic pins. The knife itself is D2 steel. Now this little knife, I purchased it. You can go directly to Varms Poland website and purchase their knives. It's a little more expensive on there. He also sells these knives on eBay. I purchased this knife off eBay for $49. You can see it's about 1/8 steel spine, 90-degree angle on it. This knife was very sharp right out of the box. Had just a little bit of burr on it from where they'd sharpened it. All I had to do was put it on a strop and get a razor edge on it. Really good little knife. And like I said, purchased that knife for $49 with the dangler sheath. Next knife we'll be showing you from a knife maker in Kentucky. It goes by Primitive Progression. It's a custom made knife. 1075 high carbon steel walnut handles. This knife came with a hollow grind on it, and as you can see, about 1/8 spine. This one has jimping on the spine. Really nice filling knife. As John has said, after using this knife, the hollow grind is a little learning curve, getting comfortable with it. But overall, beautiful knife. Has lanyard hole. Fit and finish is really nice on this knife. Nice scales with stainless pins, as you can see. Very sharp little knife.
And walnut makes some pretty scales, I believe.
Yes, sir. Next knife I want to show you. This is a knife I've carried and used quite a bit. This is the Condor 5-inch Bushcraft Basic. 1075 high carbon steel. Condor, of course, is made in El Salvador. Comes with walnut handles, 1/8 inch spine. These knives are Scandi grind. Has the rust resistant coating on them.
Which I think is just enamel paint.
Yeah. Only drawback with this knife, I've let John use this knife some. He don't care much for the grip on the handle. Says it kind of cramps his hand. Where my hands are smaller, I find it pretty comfortable. That knife, as you can see, I've took wood burner to it and made some design on it, kind of give it a little bit more grip. Comes with brass pins, and this is a sheath that John made for me, Kydex, with leather back. Has ceramic honing rod built in, and he equipped it with a nice big ferrule rod. This knife, brand new, was about $35. I've seen them anywhere from $35 to $40. Good little knife, very sharp, holds a good edge. Some people say they think the steel is a little soft in them. I've used this knife quite a bit, and every once in a while all you have to do is hit it a few licks on the honing rod, strop it a little bit, holds a razor edge. Next knife I want to show you, you've seen Cheyenne in some of our videos, John's daughter. This is her little knife. This is the Condor Mini Bushlore. As you can see, John's made her a custom Kydex sheath with fire steel loop on it. Let you see that knife. This knife is also 1075 high carbon steel. Still has about a 1/8 inch spine, Scandi grind. For small work, I really like this knife. It's a good feeling little knife in your hand. Only drawback is you got about 3 fingers, maybe a little bit of your 4th finger on the back of the handle, but overall the knife feels really good in your hand. They're razor sharp right out of the box. Comes with walnut scales, brass pins, and a lanyard hole. And this knife was about $40. I picked this up at
in Cross Lanes, West Virginia,
at one of our local survival stores, Keller Survival, down in Cross Lanes. Very nice little knife. And Cheyenne is what, 6 years old?
She'll be 6 years old on the 10th. Couple days.
A couple of days she'll be 6 years old, and she's already getting to where she can almost feather stick with this knife. Very nice little knife.
Under close supervision, of course.
Yeah, always under close supervision. Next knife we'll show you today, this is the Mora Classic number 3. And everybody out there is pretty much familiar with the Mora line of knives. Excellent knives. All the Moras we'll be showing you today is high carbon steel. This one is one of the larger Moras. Has about a 6 1/4 inch blade. Has the birchwood handle in red. You can put this knife either way down in the sheath. So for a left-hander, you don't have to change anything around. You can actually just turn the knife over, put it in the sheath, carry it on either side. Now I use the Moras. I do a lot of woodworking, a lot of wood carving, and I use the Moras mainly for that. They're not a full tang knife. They have a rat tang which goes to about the center of the handle. Moras are razor sharp right out of the box. Every Mora I've ever purchased, you could shave the hair off your arm easily with it. Moras are Scandi grind. About close to about an 1/8 inch spine on it. Spine is unfinished. They will throw a good spark off your ferrule rod. Really like this knife. First large blade Mora I've had. I've used it quite a bit as far as woodwork, small chores. Excellent knife. Next knife is another Mora. This is the Mora Robust. You can see it fits well in the hand, very comfortable. This one has about 3 1/4 inch blade, I believe is what the measurement is on that blade. Has about a 1/8 inch spine, Scandi grind. Very nice, comfortable knife. Like I said, I use these a lot for doing my woodworking, carve some spoons, do trigger snares, different things like that. Very nice, comfortable knife. And this knife I purchased for about $14. And the next knife is another Mora. This is the Mora Companion. Has a slightly longer blade than the Mora Robust. Very nice, comfortable handle. I've used these knives a lot. You don't get any hot spots. I've used them for hours doing carving. Very comfortable, don't fatigue your hands, and very sharp right out of the box. Scandi grind as well. Next knife is also a Mora. This is the 511. About the same handle design as on the Robust. And most of your Mora woodworking knives come with a finger guard, so your hand don't slip and get onto the blade. Like I said, these blades are razor sharp right out of the box. I purchased that knife for $10, and you can see by the patina on it, I put a little vinegar and mustard patina on it, but still yet it's been used quite a bit. A little bit of stropping, maybe a hit or two on the ceramic rod, and keeps a razor edge on it. Next knife I want to show you, I've seen a lot of people carry these knives. This is the Old Hickory butcher knife by Ontario Knife Company. A lot of people are taking these knives and cutting them down, making a Kephart style knife, using them for bushcrafting. About a 1/8 inch spine on it, 1075 high carbon steel. There's the logo on the handle. Yeah, John did some feather sticking with this the other day, and it was beautiful, small paper thin curls with that knife right there. So guys, we wanted to share that with you today and show you can pick up some really nice bushcraft knives on a budget. Like I said, all the knives we showed you today, the most expensive one will run you about $80, which was the Jeff White bush knife, down to $8. So there's a lot of knife makers out there. There's a lot of expensive knives, but not everyone can afford a $200 or $300 knife. But you can still pick up a nice bushcraft knife for under $100. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and as always, here at West Virginia Bushcrafter, we thank you.
Hey guys, John with West Virginia Bushcrafter channel. Nobody's paying us to do any advertising of any sort. Tim and I and my family, we like to support small business, especially when they're conservative, patriot Americans. It's good for our communities, and usually small businessmen such as Keller Survival, when they receive manufacturer discounts, they pass that on to the customer. So you're going to get a better deal, and things are going to work out better for your community if everybody would shop local and shop small. Keller's has been around for a few years now, and we patronize their store quite often. Bob Keller's a great guy. They offer a lot of different survival products, bushcraft products, preparedness products. Most of the knives that you saw us tell you about, he sells a lot of Moras, a lot of Condor, some Essie and Kershaw, just a lot of different knives and stuff. They also sell water purification elements from Berkey, all the way down to Life Straw and Sawyer. A lot of 511 gear, a lot of Voodoo tactical gear, some Rothko, just a lot of different stuff that you can get that help you in the bush and help you survive, help you thrive, and stay prepared. So go online to kellersurvival.com. We'll throw up a link for that, and we'll throw a tag in the description, and check him out. Bob's a great guy. He'll work with you, and hope you find something you like that he has. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and share our videos.